Hey you guys, welcome back to week 2 of my carnivore journey. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. It means a lot to me that you guys cared enough to see how I did this second week doing this diet. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I stayed carnivore during Labor Day, during a birthday party where there was tacos and beer. For those that didn't watch last week's video, I'm following the carnivore diet for 30 days. And just so you guys know, I'm not doing this for weight loss. Like, it is a side effect of doing the diet. My main concern is some inflammation that I've been dealing with on my tongue that I'm just trying to get rid of. I've been doing a version of the carnivore diet for like about 3 weeks now. It's called the autoimmune protocol. I go more into detail in last week's video, so check that out if you guys want to be more filled in as to why I'm doing this type of diet and what I'm hoping to gain out of it. But just as a recap, I'm doing 0 dairy, no caffeine. When it comes to eating grass-fed, I'm not really tripping out about it, and I am not limiting myself. I'm actually eating like beef, pork, shrimp, and chicken. I don't know why a lot of people just tend to stick to beef. Sorry, editing me here. I did a little bit more research. Turns out that the reason why a lot of people choose beef over chicken is because chicken tends to be a lot leaner, which means less fattier, which means less satisfying. And then it turns out that when you compare nutrient density, you get more out of the beef than you would out of the chicken on this carnivore diet, but I'm actually I don't want to get sick of anything, so I'm eating all types of meats. So everything they say about carnivore and your bowel movements is true. They're definitely still messed up. I did some researching, and there's claims that it's like detoxing, it's good for your microbiome, and it lasts 30 days. I don't know, I've seen somebody who said that it lasted like 6 weeks. I'm hoping that's not me. I did purchase some supplements that are supposed to help. I haven't received them yet. I will let you guys know in the next video how that goes for me. Today I've marked as day 8. I think I finally hit ketosis because now I am waking up really early. I woke up at 6. I woke up at 5. No, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. to go to the gym, and I didn't feel tired. I got my workout in. I made breakfast. I washed my dishes. I'm on my way to go to work, and I'm gonna be there on time. So I don't know, today just feels like a really good day. I feel very confident in myself. I feel motivated to edit my YouTube videos. So I'm really liking how I feel. I'm also down 3 pounds, which is the 3 pounds that I had gained last week. And I looked back at the data, and apparently I've been roughly about the same weight for like the past month. I was 157 before I started keto carnivore. Now I'm 154. As far as my tongue goes, it's healing up a little bit better, but I've been through this before. My tongue heals up, and it goes through these cycles of like getting rid of itself, and then it goes back to the same thing, and it just goes in cycles and cycles. And anyways, I had carnitas and egg this morning, which I'm pretty much almost sick of, but I made carnitas and I made a lot of it, and I don't know, I'm kind of sick of the carnitas, but I'm gonna finish eating it because it's protein and it's something to eat in the morning. But yeah, I'm kind of bored of it already. And for lunch, I had chicken with a side of chicken. Looking back at this video, now I can understand why I truly never felt satisfied when I ate chicken. This is carne asada with eggs this time. I've been tired of carnitas, so this is what I'm eating. This is day 9, week 2, day 2 of doing the carnivore diet, and I think my bowel movements have officially regulated themselves, which is a little bit TMI, but honestly, it's been the thing that's been like concerning me this whole first week of carnivore. Like, I've just been like, I don't know if this is right, but then I saw this video by Carnivore Yogi, and she said that she dealt with bowel distress, aka diarrhea, for 6 weeks. So that was comforting to some extent, because it was comforting because it's like, oh, this is normal. But it was also like, goddamn, 6 weeks, that's a long time. So I'm glad that my bowel movements have maybe finally regulated themselves. I have not been craving a lot of food. Yesterday I ate like this whole meat pile of carne picada, and I got like this milanesa, and I ate it. And honestly, I could have eaten the whole thing. Like, if I had tortillas and I had like lime juice, I would have been like, let me go ham on this. I would have finished the whole thing, no problem. But because I was only eating the meat, I actually was able to tell myself like, calm down, like, you're not that hungry anymore, like, you can stop eating this. And so that was pretty interesting that I was able to notice that within myself, because I've never been able to self-regulate. I'm glad that I'm starting to feel better. When I first lost weight on the keto diet, like, I felt really good, and I felt like, oh, everybody needs to know about keto. I was so motivated, and I was like, I'm gonna have purpose in this world, and I'm gonna teach people about keto, and I was gonna do all this stuff. And then it slowly started diminishing. As soon as I started my keto Instagram account, I did start buying a lot more keto product. I started overdoing it on sweeteners and dairy, and I started not feeling great about myself. And it's not the keto products that were the issue, because like, I mean, they do play some role in this whole dynamic, but it's also my mentality, my relationship that I have with food, and all that didn't help. And I just ended up back to binging. And apparently I am one of those people that am not able to balance things. I'm not a moderator. I am for sure an abstainer. I do really good when I abstain from things. I can do it for very long periods of time. If you tell me to go moderate something, I would for sure just fall back into my old ways, which is pretty sad because I don't want to live in an abstainer lifestyle. I don't want to like deprive myself from all the good stuff in the world, but I want to fix this issue, and it's just sad that I haven't figured out how to do it yet. But yeah, I feel like I don't feel like I have anxiety. I don't feel like I have depression. I'm forcing myself to be in front of the camera, and 3 months ago, I could have never. This might be the first week, to be honest, but I can see the signs that this is progressing into something I felt like before. So that's where I'm at. So today is Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure I'm in ketosis already, just because I don't know, I feel really good. I feel really pumped up. I feel like I have energy again. I feel like I have motivation again. I don't miss sweet treats as much. Like, I mean, I do miss them. Like, I do want to eat them, but like at the same time, I like this feeling that I'm feeling a lot better. So I don't know. It's very interesting. I just wanted to show you guys something that I've also been really into lately, which is like mineral water. I usually hate mineral water. I hate spicy water. It like gives you that little feeling when you drink it. And lately I've been obsessed with mineral water, specifically with Topo Chico. I don't know why, but I've been really obsessed with this brand just because it's like a refreshing take on water, which is so dumb to say because it's just water. It's just bubbly water. But since I can't have anything sweet and like I'm literally just eating meat and drinking water, it gives water a nice twist to it. And I don't know, something about it just like twist off. It's spicy. But yeah, this morning I had carne picada with eggs. For lunch, I'm gonna have carne and chicken. And then I've been eating these pork rinds. They're not bad. They're really salt and peppery. I don't think I'm gonna pick up pork rinds again, just because, as you know, I'm having that issue with my tongue. The pork rinds, they are soft. They're not really hard like other pork rinds. They're kind of light and fluffy, like, oh. They're very airy. But I think something about the pepper is irritating my tongue. And so since the whole point of this video and challenge is to like actually heal my tongue, I'm just gonna avoid it for the most part. Even though these were good and they are flaky and they are just overall good, I would buy these again. Prepped snack dinner. Okay, so I think my double chin has been going away. Anyways, I made 4 eggs and chicken, and I am full, and I can't possibly bring myself to eat this last egg. And whoop, there we go. That's it. It gives water a weird taste. It's not bad. It's different. I will report back to see if any changes happen, because I didn't have any headaches prior to this, and I also didn't have any cramping. I had like a slight cramping one day, but that was about it. It is almost midnight. I'm editing a video, and I'm not gonna go to sleep till I finish editing it. I have eggs, 2 sausages, a chicken, eggs. So today is week 2, day 6 of doing the carnivore diet. So far, I'm still going strong. I'm not bored of it yet. I'm about to hit 2 weeks, and that's kind of comforting knowing that I'm able to last at least 2 weeks. Today, it is my friend's birthday, and she's having a pool party. I'm only gonna be there for like an hour or two, just because I don't want to be there before too many people show up, because it's still COVID times. I'm 8 months sober and I don't want to get tempted with a lot of drinking. So my plan is to stay there for an hour or two, catch up with my friends since I haven't seen her in a really long time. It is a birthday party and I know for a fact that there's gonna be a lot of food I'm not gonna be able to enjoy. So I am preparing myself by cooking up a whole bag of shrimps and just having that as a snack right before I go. Hopefully they have some kind of meat. If they don't, you know, it's not a big deal. I'll just fast and I'll just wait till I get home and then I'll eat, because like I said, I'm not planning on staying there for a long time, but I do want to prepare myself for making any bad decisions when I'm out there. My little shrimp snack is gonna be this and this. I also did make some coffee cake, which I'm sad that I'm not gonna eat, but whatever. It is what it is. So it turns out that they had a taco guy at the event, and to stay carnivore, all I had to do was ask for the tacos without the tortillas, which was embarrassing at first, but after like the third time, I had already gotten used to it. The only time I did mess up was when I ate the jaiba. I completely forgot that jaiba, even though it is seafood, jaiba is actually imitation crab. So imitation crab is just that, an imitation. It's not the actual real stuff. So it's like made with a bunch of fillers and stuff that make it not actual meat. So I had to stop eating it as soon as I realized what I was eating. And for my breakfast on day 12, I started off my morning with carne asada, eggs, and chicken sausages. And for dinner, I'm going to be walking you guys along my favorite way of making keto fried chicken. That's 100% dairy-free and 100% carnivore. One of the things I hate about this pan is this middle part is just lifted. To make this amazing carnivore fried chicken recipe, all you need is your favorite powdered pork rind. We're going to have to season it with a little bit of salt and garlic powder, and then we're going to cook for 6 minutes on each side. And that's it. We have keto carnivore fried chicken in a matter of minutes. So that is my second week on the carnivore diet. The surprising thing I learned about myself was that I wasn't even in ketosis. Sorry, what I meant to say was that I was pretty shocked that I was only able to get into light levels of ketosis after 2 weeks of being on strict carnivore. I figured this out by using my glucose ketone monitor. This monitor works by running 2 kinds of blood tests. One is a ketone one and the other one tests your blood sugar. The monitor then combines both scores and produces a GKI score. And according to Keto Mojo, the brand of the company that I'm using, according to them, the GKI score apparently gives you a better overall view on your metabolic status and state of ketosis, because its calculation takes into account the variable and thus normalizes them, resulting in more accurate, stable picture of your status. And I'm just guessing that means that it's more sure. That was just pretty surprising to me, because I'm literally eating zero net carbs. Maybe what they say is true. Maybe eating a lot of protein can kick you out of ketosis, and that's what I did. As you guys saw, I forced myself to purchase electrolytes. I did experience some cramping in my legs, and I did experience some pain in my chest, and that's what I think caused me to freak out and be like, I think I need to purchase electrolytes. And I did, and I've been taking them, and I haven't felt any pain since then. The surprising thing I learned about myself. So when I went to my friend's birthday party on Saturday, it was extremely hard for me. I've been known to overdrink, and it's a really bad habit to have, and I've been struggling a lot with trying to moderate myself from overdoing it, thinking it was just alcohol that I had to figure out how to moderate. But it's pretty much anything in life. Prior to this carnivore diet, I had been doing the autoimmune protocol, and there was a 3-week gap where I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna let myself have a candida friendly ice cream, which was basically coconut cream ice cream with xylitol. I ate ice cream every day. I overdid it on strawberries every day, and I made myself a cinnamon horchata type of shake that tasted so freaking good. Oh my god, I want to make it again. But I did that every single day throughout those 3 weeks. I did not take a break from not having some sweet stuff, and that just reminded me that I am not a moderator. I am a binger. I am a person that just tends to overdo it in general, and I don't like that about myself. That's one of the things I'm learning. I'm really good at abstaining from things, but I can't be a moderator. I'm an abstainer. It sucks because my husband sees me. I gave up coffee, I gave up dairy, I gave up sweeteners, I gave up vegetables. At this point, I've pretty much given up on everything, and I'm doing a really, really good job at it. He's all I could never do what you do, and I'm I don't find it hard to abstain from things. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult because, you know, who doesn't want to eat ice cream? Who doesn't want to drink coffee? Who doesn't want to do all these things? It's a lot easier for me to be like, no, I can't have any of it, instead of telling myself, oh, I can have one thing. Like the shake, for example, that cinnamon horchata shake that I made, it was so freaking good. I told myself I could only have it once a day. And every single day, the first thing I looked forward to was making that shake. I fear that this is going to be the type of life that I'm going to have to live from now on, because I am an abstainer. I do really good from abstaining things, and I can't moderate for the life of me. Not with alcohol, not with smoking, not with food. It's just pretty frustrating, and I'm just hoping that this diet isn't going to be the way I have to live my life, because I personally don't find it very satisfying. I don't want to be stuck where I have to actually only eat meat for the rest of my life. Like, what kind of life is that to live? And not to put anybody down who enjoys doing the carnivore diet, but personally me, like, I miss baking, I miss cooking, I miss trying out different recipes. Like, I live for that stuff. I built this channel on just trying out a bunch of recipes because I truly find a lot of joy in doing all that stuff. And as far as tongue updates, my tongue looks like it's 75% healed. Like, if I were to stick out my tongue, it would look like a normal tongue, kinda. I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself, because this has happened before where I'm like, oh yay, my tongue is healing, it looks like it's clearing up, and then I give myself 2 or 3 days and then we're back at square one. I have hope, but I don't have too much hope. Oh, and as far as my weight loss, this is how much I lost. I filmed these videos on Sunday and I weighed myself on Monday, so I don't really know what this number looks like until then. Last week, I did see that I lost 3 pounds, which I'm not too surprised, because before I started carnivore, I had gone on a binge with like overdoing it with keto ice cream, overdoing it with keto milkshakes or horchata shake. And my mom had bought a bunch of fruit and I just went ham on bananas and grapes and like mangoes and everything. And I did not control myself. So I gained 3 pounds from that, and then I lost 3 pounds from that. So I'm currently at the same weight I've been for a whole month now. This weight right here, it's gonna be, I personally, if I were to guess, it's the same weight that I weigh right now, because honestly, I don't feel like I've lost any weight. Like, my pants feel a little bit looser, but my personal guess is that I haven't lost any weight. I probably lost maybe half a pound, or I went up, which with all the videos I've been watching on the carnivore diet have talked about how if you gain weight on the carnivore diet, it's fine. Your body's just adjusting, or it's detoxing. And so the weight is for you guys, so you guys can see, to get motivated or demotivated from trying the carnivore diet. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and in next week's video, I am actually going to go to Zion National Park with my husband for his birthday. We are going to be car camping, and I'm going to bring you guys along and show you guys how I stay carnivore while camping. Stay tuned for that video. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!